So, last weekend, my family decided to host a reunion at my uncle's place. Big yard, lots of space, and more importantly, a grill that could handle my Aunt Marge's insatiable appetite for charred sausages. Everything was going as planned, the kids were running around, the adults were pretending to care about each other's latest life updates, and my cousin Tim was put in charge of entertainment. Now, Tim's never been the most reliable guy. Last Christmas, he promised a fireworks display but only managed to set off a single sparkler before somehow setting his own shoe on fire. So, you can imagine my surprise when he said he had a magic show lined up. The show started, and we were all genuinely impressed. The magician was pulling rabbits out of hats, making bouquets appear from thin air, even performing a levitation trick that made my Aunt Edna faint in disbelief. Although, to be fair, she faints at just about anything, including her own reflection. This magician had the whole crowd captivated, and honestly, it seemed too good to be true for a family reunion performance. As I sat there, munching on a burger and watching a deck of cards change colors in front of my eyes, I couldn't help but feel a nagging suspicion, like something wasn't quite right. It wasn't until the magician called for a volunteer that things started to unravel. My little cousin Lucy, ever the eager participant, rushed to the front. As the magician waved his wand and asked Lucy to pick a card, something slipped from his sleeve. It was a flash drive labeled YouTube Magic Tricks 101. The crowd murmured, and I squinted harder from the back row. That's when I noticed the magician's eyes. They looked oddly familiar, especially when they widened in panic as he scooped up the flash drive. I leaned over to my brother and whispered, "Is it just me, or does that guy look a lot like Tim with a fake mustache?" Suddenly, everything clicked into place. The magician, realizing he'd been rumbled, sheepishly took off his hat and mustache, revealing none other than my cousin Tim. The crowd was in a mix of laughter and groans as he shrugged and said, "I guess I should have known better than to try pulling the wool over the eyes of the family that watched me fail 3 consecutive driving tests." As the laughter died down, Tim tried to salvage the situation, pulling out a final trick that involved a banana and a rubber chicken. It didn't quite work, but he saved the day with the punchline, "Well, folks, I might not have pulled off the magic, but at least I still have my appealing personality."